Socks, update. How you doing? I got injured, but I'm coming back strong. I got bit, and I had a little scrape on me, so I'm on antibiotics, so my digestion's fucked. But I'm taking some painkillers, the pain goes away, and I've got this silly thing on my head. My wound is healing up, I'm almost 90% fit. I should be coming back strong in the new year. Great update, Socks. Thank you very much. Right. Welcome to the video update in off-season. 2:59. Last week, I had some bad water retention. The water retention is gone. Thank God. We're using growth hormone Monday to Friday, and it seems to be working. I only did it on the Friday, had the weekend off. At 5 IU. I did do 4.5 because there was 4.5 left. I think it was just probably 4. Hang on a minute, let me shut this podcast up. So that's where we're at, and I'm holding the mic like I'm doing an interview because pretty much I am. I'm wearing my hat inside as a fashion accessory, not because it's cold. Well, it was cold this morning, and I found that I get cold when I don't have it on, but I can wear a t-shirt and shorts and feel absolutely fine. So today is a normal training day food, so about 850 grams of carbs going in today. I know, it's quite a lot of food, isn't it? Appetite's still crazy high, which is really nice to be. So I'll show you a few of my meals, and just it's an update video, guys, you know, just as we did in prep. We just filmed sort of 3-4 times a week and show you how it's going. And I've got shows planned for next year, so I'm gonna get stuck straight into it because it'll probably be the title of the video. Gonna aim for the 4th of October. I know the last time I competed was the 5th of October this year, so it'll be nearly a year till I get on stage, from between stage day and stage day. But that's my regional, and then there's a pro qualifier. The pro qualifier is in the UK, and that's on the 18th. So yeah, staying closer to home. I think it's going to be a lot better. As well ran as the Italy show was, how busy it was, and how manic, and how many competitors there were. It just felt like it was just too much going on, and the chance of, you know, you got to think, you've got 1,700 athletes in a show. How are you going to give everyone the right amount of time on stage, you know? And that being said, you should be good enough that you should just be able to turn up, look good, boom, front relax, boom, 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 like lights out. Everyone's like him. Do you know what I mean? That's really where it should be, but I don't fancy doing that again. It was still the waiting time. I know I sound like a proper whinging bodybuilder, but like, I mean, registration, we were standing up the day before the show, 4 hours, which you probably think, that's not that bad. It's bad. 4 hours waiting in the queue, like, just a bit of fucking chaos. As much as the show, in terms of actually like when you're going to be on, you're told when you're going to be on, and all that, that was fine, you know. That was great, but it was just the registration. But yeah, again, like I said, 1,700 athletes, like, how the hell are you running that? Chaos. Right, bagels of the day. We've got maple bagels. Someone told me to do these in the air fryer, which I've realised I've put them in the toaster now, so I'm not going to be able to try that. I'm putting cinnamon on top of it, so it's got a nice cinnamon vibe. You know what? Because it's Christmas in a couple of days. It's Christmas Eve today, so it's Christmas Eve. So we've got to make sure things are festive still. It's really important. Also, I like them. Also, my oats have just come out the oven. Microwave. These eggs are done. These onions aren't. No mushrooms today. Didn't feel like mushrooms. They're in the freezer. Can't really be arsed to have mushrooms. Just feel like having a bit of onions. You know. The veg consumption has come down dramatically, which is great, because it was causing me quite a bit of bloat, which was helping me feel full. Little top tip when you're dieting as well. Pack your veggies out. I think Evan Sanchipani did a video, and he like gets kale. one thing I love about his videos, when he does something, you always learn stuff from him, don't you? About nutrition and what's in what. He's like, this leafy green has X, Y, Z or antioxidants, and you think, fucking hell. But then some part of me thinks, you know what, how much kale are you going to eat to be able to like help with your fucking liver? Is it really going to help the amount of Superdrol that you've taken? But I guess you want to be, you know, doing what you can. Also, when you're in the in prep, mate, you get some kale, you stick it in the the air fryer or like the oven and go crispy kale. Oi, oi, oi. Now we're talking. I get these oats like this, big bowl of oats, all right, 150 grams, and I stick a banana in it. It melts. Oh, it's like gooey. Right, first meal going down, and I need to find my bananas over here. We got a massive amount of bananas. Got 2 packs, like two. What are they called? What would you call these? Bunch, 2 bunches, because I do 2 a day and Chanel does 1. So there's 3 bananas being eaten a day in this house. Look at that banana. That's perfect. Look at that shape. That's perfect shape. That. Ladies, behave yourselves. Can't help it. Can't help it. So, going into a little bit of the 4th of October is the first show. That's 39 weeks out. That means there are 39 leg days as we're training legs once a week at the minute. So, I had a little bit of an epiphany of realising that there isn't really much time. And I had this feeling of like, you just want to get after it. Like, there's moments in the days, do you ever feel like where you feel like you're procrastinating about things? If that be getting ready for training, like having your pre-workout meal ready, or having your just little things where you find yourself pondering or pottering around. I find myself doing that every now and then. And something that you don't do in prep is potter around, because you're so fucking hungry all the time that you don't. Right? You just don't have time for it. Your body's just on a different level of focus. Well, I found that sort of, when I said I found that level of focus, that's what I meant. Like preventing myself pottering around, which I did a lot more of. And just not being distracted by shit. Like, look, you've got 39 weeks to your next show. Stop worrying about things that don't matter. So what? Like, little things like a new car. Oh, a new car would be nice. It'd be nice to have a new car. Yes, get something nice. Wicked. All right, you've got a nice new car, you know, everyone's like, oh, you're doing well, oh, yeah, but what does it actually do? It probably creates more stress than anything, because you're like, oh, now I'm paying for this car, and now it's like, well, what's the point? Is my car broken? No. All right, just drive it into the fucking ground then. All right, it's perfectly fine, you know, like, I just had this thing in my head, like, no fucking around, no pissing about, no getting, you know, sitting there on fucking looking at new cars and this and that. It just distracts you from what's really important. Like, if you need a new car, if your car's broke down or Chanel's car breaks, buy a new car. There you go. That's when the new car is needed. It's not needed. It's like materialistic shit. But just focus. Just focus. I guess that's me just being me just being me. But I had this little thing in my head, like, it don't fucking matter. Like, no one. Why are you getting it? You want it? Do you need it? No. Well, this whole time you've had this conversation, you're wasting time. Just get on with cracking on with the day, and that's it. That's where, like, I've got this. And now that the show's been set, it's like, wow. And I think that does help massively in terms of having to turn on. It's like my chest. I've got to bring my chest up. It's like, okay, go and do it then. Just go and do it. What are you worrying about? Oh, trying to progress this lift and this. No. Just go and train fucking hard. Make the improvements. You don't have time to sit here and worry about the Enigma code and things. Even though I like try and really prevent myself from doing things like that. You know, I say it, common sense bodybuilding. But that is common sense bodybuilding, isn't it? You have a limited amount of time to progress. Go out and fucking train. Got to train back today. Go and fucking train. Just go and fucking train. It's not hard. You know, I have these conversations with myself in the car. And people look at me like, who the fuck's this idiot talking? Like, and I'll proper like talk with my hands. They are on the steering wheel, trust me. But there's moments where they come off, like one will come off and I'll be like that. And someone will be like, what's that guy doing? But we don't care. So yeah, all things are a go. I'm excited. I'm very excited. You know, I think the expectation for me for this prep is to improve. To win, of course, because everyone wants to win, but it's to improve. It's to make sure I have more development in where I had lack of development last time I got on stage. Really show I've got more 3D muscle. Anyway, egg whites. 10 egg whites, 2 whole eggs, onions, bagel, maple bagel with cinnamon oats, 150 grams, 1 banana. We've got 2 check-ins to do with people who checked in late, so we'll do them after. Every time I come to set this camera up, right, I am always fucking it up. I am the worst person at doing YouTube ever. Ever. And I won't edit this bit. You all know me too well that this will just be put in straight into the mix. No editing. That's how we do it. Because you kind of, I don't know. One, I feel like you kind of should see this. No one's perfect. Whey, 60 grams of whey, 145 grams of cream of rice, 20 grams of almond butter, and 100 grams of raspberries. Just raspberries today. I felt raspberrying it up. Felt like a bit like a raspberry. I've been blowing raspberries. I did the stinkiest fart ever, and then they needed a poo. And the cat came in and said, does anyone else pet want to follow them in the toilet? But then when they smell the shit, they suddenly want to get out the toilet. And you're like, you've belly ached about getting in the toilet with me. You've scraped your little hand to get in the toilet, open the door. He's got in the door. Oh, God! And he shut the door behind him when he come in. It fucking... Oh. I'm sitting there trying to fucking... Got a dingleberry up my arse trying to get to the door. I can't reach there. The upstairs toilet's too big. Right. 30 grams of jam with 4 rice cakes. Generous amount of jam, that is. Generous. I always fuck it up though. I never get it right. It's like, I can never do it evenly. There you go, that's 30 grams of jam, right? Like this one rice cake has got like a heap of jam on it. Come on, lad. Look at that, next level. Use a spoon to spread it, because then we're not dirtying up other cutlery. Even though I put everything in the dishwasher, I was about to say I can't be asked to wash things up. Maybe I'm just lazy, or maybe I'm efficient. Efficient sounds better than lazy. Someone once said to me, work smarter, not harder. And then I started bodybuilding and realised it's just all hard work. But incredibly fun. So that's why we do it. I'm going to put cinnamon on this. Cinnamon. You see how I said it? That's great. Hope everyone's all ready for Christmas. We're ready for Christmas. I'll show you some of the goodies we've got in here. I'm going to grab the camera in a second because we're hosting on Boxing Day. I don't know if I've said it about 20 million times this last month, but we actually are. And we've got stuff. And we're bringing... I never go to my mum's empty-handed, you know? Even though they say, oh, don't bring anything, we always bring stuff because it's nice to contribute. But also, it's part of being an adult really, isn't it? But also, it's nice to sort of bring little surprises of things, you know? Like my dad likes that. Good chocolates and stuff. Look, we'll come in here, look, watch this. Alright. Look at this stuff. I mean, this excessive bag of crisps. Talk of the devil, it's my dad. So... bear with, I'm going to answer the mobile to him. Let's see what the old man wants. Right, I can't show you guys because this thing broke, so I had to put a new one on. Put that in the bin. But I've realised I think I've had this on the wrong way around the whole time, because now the little bar moves on the receiver, I can see it. Oh man, I'm learning something new every day. Right. my dad rang me. I've eaten my pre-workout meal and I've sat here now. I need to have some pre-workout, and I've just prompted. I'm like, oh, I was going to show you some of the goodies. It's a bit of a fucking mumbo jumbo there, so I do apologise that it's pretty messy. But there's a lot of shit, as you can see. But look at the size of... I'm just going to put the camera down so I can fucking show you. Look at that. There's lots of fucking drinks there. But look at this. The camera's just slowly going down. That's normal, isn't it? Fucking hell. Attention, sir. Look at these. Look at the size of them. 650 grams. That's a weighty bag of pretzels. These are by far the best flavour. Look at these, look. Weird chocolates. They look like planets. Look at the size of this cunt. And 900 grams. Unbelievable. Don't get me wrong. There's people coming round and we're taking stuff with us to my mum's. We're taking these biscuits. Look at these. Belgian, not Belgium. They're Belgian from Belgium chocolates. Biscuits. Chocolate biscuits. There's loads of bananas as well, because we go through a lot of them. That's what I was saying this morning, look. How many bananas we got. Right, time for some pre. And, was it the other day I did some of this? This is the Vasquimax. That was unbelievable, that pump. And, do you know what I might do? I mean, let's put some in the intro today. Oh, why have I still got that? It's fucking empty. Do anyone else do that? I leave stuff out so bad. Really, really bad. Oh, there you go. So essential, I'm going to put a little bit, put a half scoop of this in there. And hopefully that means you're just fueling a pump the whole way. Is it? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Let's see what it does. And they walk around with a big bloated stomach because it bloats me out. We'll see what happens. To some degree, I sometimes think, like, we just want to go and train. All this stuff that you do pre-workout. But yet again, when you do have the pump formula and you have the stim, it is next level. Like, there is a... They work, you know. Are they necessary? No, I would say no. I think it's a luxury. So, if you've got a few bob, right, and you fancy treating yourself, especially when you're a bodybuilder, like, it doesn't matter if you're a natural bodybuilder, if you're someone who doesn't go out drinking regularly, you know, you have sort of like one-off plan, two-off plan meals a week, which you go out and eat once a week, maybe not even that, like, and you have some spare money after you've bought all the growth hormone that you can physically take. Great advice there, Josh. Yeah, buy some, like, experiment, have fun. I mean, you don't have to use Strom. I use Strom. I've used Strom for many years, and I'm lucky enough to be sponsored by Strom, which is good. Hang on a minute, how much is a serving size? I'm going to do 2 servings, 30 grams. 29, oh, 28, didn't quite get there. But that'll do. I'll make my intro as well. And I'm gonna drink this on the way to the gym, because this is my new way of, obviously, avoiding procrastination, is just get to the fucking gym. Right, drink your pre on the way, and whilst you're there, then you've got time to have some chats, because we're all guilty of doing sets and chats. So we do some chats and then we do some sets, but the issue is it can long you down. And when you're eating about 850 grams of carbs, you kind of, even though my appetite's very, very high, you do need to be on top of your routine, on top of your day, to make sure that you can get all your food in and not having to get to bed late, because I know it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, but I've still got check-ins to do, and I like to get up to do my check-ins, because I kind of like, well, personally, I quite like having feedback as soon as I get feedback. Like, Sassan's very, very good at it, and I want to make sure I'm exactly the same with my clients, so that before they've left, if they check in at 6, they've got their feedback by 7. They haven't even left the house yet to go to work, you know? Oh well. I think that just makes things. I'm more productive in the morning as well, you know. Right, Essential Max, 20 grams, job done. Back day today. In a gym. Right, I need to get wrist straps out soon, but I'm warming up. Traditional lat pull down today. Oh. I need a bit more shoulder warm up. Feel the tightness in the delts. I just spent about 10 minutes warming my rotators up. Just getting the shoulders nice and warm, nice and flexible. No issues, no tissue, no issues. Weird thing is, I feel like I got like I've eaten that cream of rice. I feel like it's sat funny in my tummy. Weird feeling. I've had it before. Very odd. If I'm being honest, I didn't go for a poo before I trained, and usually I do one, and I was like, well, I'll go to the gym and do it, but I haven't needed it, so I think that's what it is. Maybe. I don't know. As I said earlier on, shut up and get on with it. You want a big back? Do the work. Oh, that's nice. I've got to reset myself, it feels awful. That's better. Fucking hell, grip felt horrendous. Oh, that's better. Alright, fucking hell. The impingement on my left fucking arm there, when I had my grip here, was horrendous. Ugh. Let's see if we can salvage it with the next 2 sets. Alright, that's a bit better. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, better. Cunt. Whew. One more set on here. Fucking hell. Pumpity pump, pump, pump. That was a better set, that. With a bit of swinging. It was a bit swingy, but it'll do. Let's take that into account. With the extra 2.5 I've put on, just get on with the work. It's really that simple. Just get on with the work. Talk and walk. More walk than more talk. Unless the talking's about food. Then we can keep talking about it, because it's good to talk about food. I think this one's for the pretzels. And also the other nibbles that will be consumed on Wednesday. Oh, yeah, hello. That set was the best set out of them all. Maybe because I was already fucked from the last 2 sets. But the least amount of weight, less jerking, more reps than fucking the last time. But I just found the elbows. I was looking at my elbows in the mirror and just thinking about them coming in, and my back, my lower lats, just thinking about it coming into the spine. Even though that's not a cue that people use, it's just what I found. And that Just think about that. You just feel it. I can't even, look, see what I mean? I can't grab, but like here, these lats, boom. That was the worst. I can't grab it, so if I didn't quite get on my lat, my lower to upper, I can't really do that. I'm a bit immobile, as I said. Aesthetic muscle is not functional. I'm gonna let this fucker go. 5.5 plates for a laugh. Might have to ask Dylan for a little pull out. Dylan, can you just pull it out for me? I'm fucking half a fruitcake. It puts you off when you have to centre it. But let me just get this. Just. Fucking hell. Feels like my cream of rice sat funny today. Hey. No, this is my heavy set, this one.
Stronger, come on.
I'm just building that appetite for the Christmas pudding, you know what I'm saying? Alright, mince pies. 3, 2, 1, yeah, mine!
Come on. Yes. Come on. And again. Yeah.
Cheers. Oh. Woo! Yeah, I stuck an extra 5 on. I thought, you know what, it's there, I'm going to take it.
I've seen the 0.5 before, yeah?
Yeah, no. Well, it depends how much.
I was told if you couldn't go 2.5, don't bother doing it.
Mate, back in my day, I say that, you're older than me. The gym I used to go to, it was like, you can't go 5.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You can't go 5 or 10.
It's 2.5 was like.
It's how much you want to focus on progressive overload.
Yeah.
On not, that's wrong, load progression. If you're so hell-bent on low progression, use half-pound plates, but then, like, I don't think it's necessary, only if you want to go down that route. I mean, at the end of the day, it's training hard and having fun.
I think when you get to the
Wait.
so pinpoint, it's not.
And it's like, and then you know, as a natural, you look at you, you're like, it's probably proof that what you're doing is working. You know, you're not fucking around with half-pound. However, you know, someone like JP who fucks around with half-pound plates, the guy's a fucking mutant. You know, but it's just, it all works. I mean, you're still progressive overloading because you're not sitting using fucking 18s for the whole time, are you? You've taken that from 14 to 18. So you're still load progressing, but it's not your sole focus. If I trained, well, like I never got to the half-pound plates, but I was using lots of 1.25s, very focused on load progression, and I just ended up fucking getting disconnected to muscles, you know? Which is why I'm having to sort of change that a little bit. It's why I'm having to change it a little bit, because I still had a weak chest last year. Right, I'm going to take this 5 off, fuck that off, and get a 10. Okay, going to do a nice set here. 25 kg off. Actually, take that, scratch that, 15 off. I'm going to just pull it off myself. I'll tell you one thing about this machine, that it smashes your cock in. The low rows there, I'm going to use that today for my next exercise. Just going to have a bit of fun with that. Okay. 3, 2, 1, Go a little deeper. I felt the traps go then. Woo. Yeah. That one got me. I'm gonna do one more in here. Probably go for a high rapper. And then go on the low row. Dual arm. Get the elbows far back. And fuck shit up on there. Whoa. I tell you what, I'm blowing out my arse. Got the vest on now. I wore a baggy top today because it was one of the first ones on the pile, and to be honest, I will lie to you all, I thought it was the red top that I usually wear, but it's not. It was the baggy one. But as I said, I want to keep looking at my arms, and not just for vanity, but to remind myself how shit my arms are. Like Arnold did about his calves. I've said it, I am kind of joking when I say that, because it's an excuse to wear tight tops and feel buff when you're not buff. But also, I've got a vest on. It's quite, sometimes it's good to see and go, right, yeah, that does need to come up. You know, it does need to come up. Got biceps to do today, after this. Not this exercise, back. Oh, I'm very sweaty though, Jesus. I just realised someone's bottle's gone down by the left of me, but they're clearly not using this machine. Right, let's have a taste. Oh, this is going to be hard. Okay, now I'm grabbing all of this, right, cunt. Probably need some blocks. At times like this, you just think, you know what? Am I just better off just grabbing a barbell and fucking going for it? Some of you in the comments would be like, yes, of course, Josh, you fucking idiot. But I said to myself I was going to give this a bosh. So I'm here, giving it a bosh. Bicep work on that. I can feel my biceps on it, like I'm coming in here and I'm just feeling the impingement, like this doesn't feel good on my biceps at all. Maybe I'm doing the movement wrong. I'll be alright, one arm. Let's just do one arm. That's not exactly what I want to do, but I'm this far deep into the exercise. I'm going to be doing something with it. Fucking wasting half a fucking session setting it up. Hey. I feel like a good alternative to a dumbbell row if you wanted it chest supported. It felt great, to be honest, one arm. Just dual arm, not great. Fuck's sake. That's better. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I'll do one more shot on 2 plates. And then into the narrow seated, some fucking stiff legs, traps, biceps done. Okay. Oh. This exercise just feels fucking great on your back. Bloody hell. Whew. That was tremendous. Can't get enough of filming, can I? I just can't get enough. He says he's not going to film. It's slowing him down. He's turning it on because he's realised that I just logged those numbers in my book, my phone, and realised that I did 77 as my 3rd set as well. So let's see if we can try and match match the reps that we got from last time, which was 8. But I didn't do that extra upper back work last time. So that's something to take into account. If I only get like 7, don't take the piss. I probably needed longer between my pre-meal and training, even though it was an hour and 15. Very strange, very, very strange. Maybe not enough water, even though I had the same amount I usually do, but I did things slightly different order today, so could well be that, you know. I'm not going to sit here and look at the minutiae to figure out. I'm just going to get what I can from the session, you know, and have a good session. It's funny, you know, it is funny. What's so funny about it, Josh, you say? It's funny how, like, you try and say that you're not going to get emotional, you're not going to do this, you're not going to be over analytical when you're sitting here being analytical and being kind of emotional, but you can't help being who you are, or a human being. That's true. That's probably the most real thing I've ever said ever. You can't help being a human being. After all, we're only creatures. We're just a little bit more intelligent than the rest of the other creatures. That being said, some of the other creatures are very intelligent in their own way. That was a fucking yawn. Stimmy Max, where are you? That was when you're meant to be fucking blowing up. It's because I didn't measure the scoop out properly, you see. I just dumped it in. Dickhead. Must be having a good session. It's fucking making me fucking tired. Right, here we go. Come on, you fat cunt. Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah, lightweight. I want to jerk my back and throw it back, but no, we use the back muscles. We're not using momentum today, sir. Oh, jokes. Right, now we're doing stiff legs. This is the bit that takes ages. That being said, I'm doing them at the end of my session. I've got shrugs after, and then biceps. So, I like doing it at the end, then at the start. Just keep the focus. Bit of glutes, bit of hams, a lot of erector work, nice continuous reps. Dirty, disgusting, evil bastard they are. It's an evil fucking exercise. I see how I feel. Trying to prevent myself getting injured, but still hip hinging. So this is the way that I found it works. Higher rep range. Not still aiming for load progression, but not hell bent on low progression, where I've done that in the past and yeah, ended up fucking hurting myself. So, oh my god, I tell you what, my lats and my fucking back, man, core cunt, they are fucking stiffy, stiff, pumped. Oh, fuck me. I tell you what, right, I've been warming up on this exercise. And my shorts, you know when you get the lace and it goes inside? I had one of those ones, but I've been warming up, but it's been putting me off. Because my shorts start coming down. And then it's like the flap, the waistband, it flaps around. Fucking hell, that's been pissing me off. You don't understand the relief that I'm feeling right now. I managed to fucking get it out. That was the hardest part of the whole fucking training session. Fuck the one arm row that I did. That was a piece of piss. Even though I didn't get to do the dual arm, the fucking this thing, oh my god, this has been an arsehole. Right, 3 plates, reps, more reps. That's what we're doing. Reps. Oh, I've been steadily working up on this exercise, so fucking steady. I don't think I've ever progressed something so steady in my life. well, a hip hinge, shall I say. Sometimes I feel like just doing rack pulls, but nope. It's not really a stiff either, you'll see what I mean. It's more of an RDL. Okay, 3, 2, 1, strong. Let's go. Ooh. Woo. Walking at him was harder than fucking old exercise. Oh, big squeeze of the glutes at the top as well. Bosh. I tell you what, these glutes are going to get shredded this year because they're going to be meaty. Right, I'm going to do into shrugs and usual fashion. I'm just going to use the barbell because it's there. And I'm going to go 120. This is going to be brutal, so... Oh, I did 120 for like 14 reps, so... For the hip hinge. That killed me. Killed me off. Right, here we go. See how many reps we can get with this. Fuck. That was brutal. Whew. That hard squeeze at the top. It's broy, but it's just keeping the fucking tension on the traps. So easy to take it off when I do a shrug. So I add that in, it just keeps it on the muscle. Definitely not doing that weight again, but let's get some higher reps. Take 20 kg off, that should be good. There we go. Well, that was hard enough. Fucking hell. Even though I've got a bit of a lower back pump now, the lower back pumps, we got the water off from the GH that I spoke about. That was the only time I felt like I had like bad lower back pump, and that's when I knew it was excessive. I was like, so this something's wrong here. So, like now I feel the lower back pump, but I should do. Just done 2 fucking sets of hip hinges using erectors. There should be blood in there, but nowhere near as bad as it was. And that wasn't even fucking training. Your just body's just got fuckloads of extracellular fluid on it, you know. It's fucked. Okay. Let's finish it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Right, biceps, and then we're done. Woo. Cheeky, see if we can do a cheeky 5 sets of biceps today. I managed that with the triceps the other week. Did 5 instead of 4. So see what we can do today. I haven't shown you guys at all what I really do for abs. I do standing crunches, heavy standing crunches, and I'll do like light standing crunches as well. on the other days I do them. Oh, Joe's going to bump into it. Oh, no she's not. I thought she was going to bump into it. Almost. Right, so like either heavy or do like higher rep ranges. So these are my heavy ones. They're not going to see many reps, but just like I'm trying to do a sit-up as standing. I don't really fancy getting on my knees. My shoulder day, the delts, I'll do like a hanging or captain's chair leg raise. The hanging I'm terrible at, it's so bad, it's comical to watch. I think I filmed that once. Oh, but that has helped my ab development massively. Like the way I contract my abs. My abs, the way they look as well. Massive improvements, massive improvements. I'm going to pose. I did my arms. I managed 5 sets. The last set was a bit shit. So I think it's probably going to stay at 4. See where I get to in the next week or 2. I took it though. Had an extra set. Felt alright. Well, I said it felt alright. It felt rubbish. Just a bit of like, a bit more joint, you know. You just feel like it got taken away off the, even like the load up, taken off the bicep, the joint. And I think if I carry that on, I'm just going to build up some sore joints, which isn't good. So that's sort of an indicator the volume is, and with the frequency I have is where it's at. Oh, she's close to hitting that. Joe's a wizard. It's my fault for having it where it is, but it's funny. Just remember, when you're in the gym, you share the space. You share the space. That's the most important thing to remember. Doesn't matter how, if you're getting ready for the fucking Mr. Olympia, if you're in a gym that is open to the public, you're sharing the space. Alright, fuck that. Oh, they're going to cramp up. I'm going to go pose. This is what my back looks like. Let's use the tummy. I told you I felt a bit backed up today from that cream of rice. But I've also just trained my abs. So a bit of bloating on the upper abdominal area is interesting. But a bit of distension up here. But it is what it is. It's off season. I'm not worried about it. You know, fucking all comes in. No problems when you're on stage. Vass, who's one of the gym staff, is eating fucking McDonald's. I've got that wafting under my nose. That smells awesome. Right, so my back, my lower back's where I'm holding the fat. So you look here and you're like, God, ab veins coming in, you know, like thin skin. You go to the back and you're like, whoa, look at those rolls. You know, but I'll try and hit some poses, see what they look like, and then have a play around with the angle so you can actually see. But here's the back. Oh. It does feel rather pumped. Oh. Oh. If I blow my stomach out, which looks awful from the side, but if I blow it out when I'm hitting the front, the back lat spread, my erectors look fucking sick. So if I go like that, look better. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I'll just watch that back. I'm actually quite happy how my back looks in terms of the improvements I'm making. My lats are getting very thick from the bottom, and this time it's not just fat turning up. I'm actually building some solid back muscle. So happy days. Right, post-workout, and then it's time to chill out for the rest of the day, I guess. I say chill out, just client replies, chill, you know, quite relaxed. Wrap Chanel's present because some of her presents turned up. Anyway, that's enough waffling because this video is going to be very long. But I guess that's a Christmas treat. Everyone likes a long video, right? I'm going to get sunburned as well. I know I'm rather brown still, but I've kept that up. And I'm going to try and keep it up. No melanotan. Let's see if he can keep the tan. I may or may not have fallen asleep in the sunbed. Not whilst it's on. It has a timer. 15 minutes. Woke up to my sleep apnea. Look at that, what's going on? Oh my God, it's been half an hour. Shit. Body obviously just started getting into deep sleep. And yeah, well, that was interesting. Not the first time it's happened, so don't worry. It's very relaxing in the sunbed. Like, there's a bit of air blowing on you. It's a good tempo. It's quite hot actually, to be fair, but you know, you feel pretty good in there. There's nothing to do except shut your eyes. Very relaxing environment. And after a big session like today, definitely feel it. So I have been playing around with carb sources a little bit. So today I'm craving like some treaty things a little bit. So what I do on a day like today, I will pull some of my rice lower and I will replace with like not pure shite. Well, whatever you want to, well, some people will say this is pure shite, but like obviously accounting for fat content, I'm having squares bars, which are actually got a little bit more, adds a little bit of fats to things, but I replace the gram of carbage. So take about 45 gram of carb out and replace with 42 because these are 41. Eat. Beat. Can't even fucking read. Here we go, yeah, 21. 42. Water. Gonna put some Hydromax in that, well remembered, guys. So that's my post-workout meal. It is about 90 grams of rice, 2 squares bars today, 200 grams of beef and lots of spinach on top, that's why it's got green shit all over it, and 2 ordinary squares bars. Light work, which just goes down very fast, this meal, which is good. Usually eat within about an hour and a half of this meal because I seem to still have that blood sugar drop, which happens. So then chicken and rice goes in, and then it's fish and rice, and then it's last meal and go to bed. So basically 3 meals to do after this, and that's how we do it. So probably going to stop filming now because I want to crack on, eat meals, get back to some client replies that were there. I saw, which I'm going to do whilst I eat this, and lovely jubbly. Best thing ever. Check this out. By the way, I fed my cat a little bit one of this. Smokey was down here about last week, I think it was. I had a bit, gave him a bit, he fucking loved it. He just sat there looking at me the whole time. I was like, I'll give you another bit. And I don't blame them because they're fucking delicious. Righty. Well, let's see if we can break into the 260s and keep this composition as we go up. As we now we have a show date in place. Well, just got to get it done.